So this should be a short and sweet video. Basically, I wanted to shoot this video just so you guys knew exactly what to do if it came to it, of starting, stopping, and obviously pausing ads on our way. Bear in mind, obviously, I'm actually out off work almost 4 weeks. So what I've done is I set up ads to run. But what they will need to do is someone will need to take control and basically log in, all of you or whoever, log in and actually pause and start and stop them at the right time. And what I mean by that is obviously when 3030 sold out, stop that ad and obviously go back to the Rapid Fit, but I'll explain a bit about that in a second. So the way you do it is you need to go on basically Business Manager for Facebook, which you obviously type in business.facebook.com. And obviously remember, this is John Smith's profile, so the old secret profile. So email address iruncoach@gmail.com. Basically it's just a really old shit email address. And the password is all lowercase wellness 100, okay, and obviously 100 in numbers. Alright, wellness 100. Click login, and that should take you to the main page. Now you'll see this page first. Basically there's a lot on all of the Business Manager that you don't even have to worry about, okay. What you need to do is you need to go click up here and you need to go to either Power Editor or Ads Manager. I recommend Power Editor because it's got a lot more information on there, okay. So Power Editor, wait for it to load. Okay, so again, waiting for it to load. So as you can see, currently, as of Thursday night, we've got 2 Gym Hater adverts running. So that's Gym Haters free M for male plus 5 miles. So 5 miles is the location, so basically it's 5 miles away from the studio. That's obviously active in terms of the status. Don't worry about all this gear here, literally you don't have to worry about that. Gym Haters 2 W, women, okay, and 5 miles, again that's active. Currently as well we've got the 5 lifestyle hacks cheat sheet. Now this is the for male and female. There's 2 ads in the ad set, but don't have to worry about that. You can control it by clicking the status here. Now that's basically the lead magnet, which it runs and obviously gathers as email addresses. I've set up all the emails to go out individually for that, 1 a day for 10 days, and that's where the Woofy applications come from. So obviously they're not as urgent in terms of, or framed as the Rapid Fit people or the 3030 people are going to come from, because they haven't come from a direct ad, but obviously they still need to be called, still need to be obviously hopefully signed up, okay. Just a bit more information on that. For the lifestyle hack, I've framed it as a 10 or I think 20-minute health audit call. So if you are doing them calls, it's not necessarily about Rapid Fit, even though obviously we want to sign up to Rapid Fit. It's more about actually talking about what the issues and situation is, and then basically seeing what they need to do, okay. Hopefully Rapid Fit 3030 or PT is going to be the end result of that. Alright, so basically these 2 ads here are going to run, and they spend £30 a day individually, and that's where all the leads have come from over the past 2-3 weeks, okay. Specifically last week for the male one and last 10 days for the female one, okay. Now they are due to run, and they'll just keep running until someone clicks them off. So what I've done is, as you can see here, the 3030 ad, so 3032 female, male, 5 miles, so 2 individual ads, and they're scheduled to go out April the 28th at 1:12 PM, okay. Now they're, like I say, due to run, and they'll click on at 1:12. Now you don't have to turn them on, they're the 3030 ads, but what you will have to do is someone will have to turn these off, and you just do that by literally just clicking that button there, okay, and then you go up to the top and click review changes. If you just click that and don't go to review changes, it won't basically action it, it won't go through, okay. So 2 things, click that on or off and review the changes, okay. So if I just click that back on, so it's currently running. Right, so just to reiterate that these 3030 ads, male and female, are going to run from the 28th, and obviously they're going to run until you guys individually click them off. It's just so we're not spending like 120 quid a day, you need to make sure the Rapid Fit ads, or the Gym Hate ads, which are Rapid Fit ads, are clicked off before or around the time these go on, okay. That way you'll know that every lead comes through will be for the 30/30. Now these are not evening or daytime specific. It's up to obviously Mark, Matt and Anna to make sure that when you speak to the people on the phone, you try and get them on obviously one or the other. And the other thing as well is you need to be really hot on the fact that once the 30/30 is sold out, turning them off, because obviously the longer they run for, with obviously 30/30 specific ads, the more people are going to like to click it, and therefore the more people are going to come through, and we haven't got anything to sell for them. So I know there's obviously two different time frames in terms of when they start, the daytime and the evening one, but make sure you do it. Click them off when you're obviously sold out. When you click these off, make sure you click these back on, Jim Hater ones, okay? Again, selling the rapid fit. Alright, so I know it's simple, but just to reiterate, these are the 30/30 ones are scheduled to run. When they go on, you'll have to turn these two off here, and then obviously review the changes. When you've sold the 30/30, go back into these. They won't necessarily be at the top of Jim Hater 3 and Jim Hater 2. They might be further down. So make sure you don't click this one on Jim Hater 2 now, because it hasn't performed as well as this one. Okay, actually I might delete that one. Alright, so click when the 30/30 is sold out. You then click these back on, then you'll be able to sell rapid fit. Okay, make sure you review the changes. Now, if for whatever reason, I can't imagine this happening, but the ads just basically go down, or they don't sell, or not getting people booked on, then there's a range of things, a range of other adverts you can put on to the system. Now, all of these adverts here have been, as you can see from the results, have been our most productive. I've got rid of any adverts that have not been good for us. Okay, some of these are older, like the summer one that was basically about May kind of time. I wouldn't necessarily put that on, and obviously the 19 diet mistakes, that's a lead magnet. But I would say is, and hopefully we won't come to this, but if you can't get the traction from the Jim Haters, then I would go on the rapid fit ones. So either the video ones here, click them on, or the ones with long copy and new copy. Okay, it might be the reason why I'm not using them ads anymore is because obviously they stopped being productive, and the reason I stopped being productive because obviously I've run them for 1 or 2 weeks. But at the same time, none of these have been used recently. So you can, if you need to, click these on, use the same process, just basically click it on. Okay, they're all set up, and they're all set up for daily spend, so they'll just keep running until you turn them off again. Alright, the last thing to say is you guys need to be really hot on the fact of making sure once all the calls are booked in terms of the call slots, that you either pause the ad. So for example, over the weekend, like this weekend coming up, obviously you guys are going to be with me on Saturday and bank holiday Monday, and obviously not selling Sunday, so the ads will probably best turned off on the Friday, and maybe turn back on the Monday. Saying that, actually, if you turn these off, so Jim Hater ones turn off, and these are scheduled to run from Sunday, Monday anyway, so maybe then just turn these off after all call times are done Friday. Don't do anything for Saturday, Sunday, and obviously bank holiday Monday. These will go on, okay, giving us call times for the Tuesday. Okay, that's probably the best thing to do. So someone has to just be really hot on the fact that once the call times are booked, make sure you either pause the ad or put more call times up there. The reason being is obviously, like we had previously, we want to make sure that once the call times are gone, the ad isn't serving or isn't being clicked. Once it's clicked, you can see here sometimes this is average 87 pence a click, 105 pound a click, 165. So each click costs us money, and if obviously they're going to a lead page and then a call booking site with, well, you can book without call times on there, then obviously it's costing us money, and also it's potentially giving us a bad rep on Facebook, and that is how you bring your reach down, and that's what obviously happened to us last time. So the reach is awesome at the moment, so we need to make sure it stays like that. Okay, that is about it. Hopefully this makes sense. The last thing to say is obviously what I try and do is on our Facebook page is post stuff regularly. So if you get anything cool in the accountability group, screenshot it, posting it on the Facebook page. Just not to get clients, it's just so Facebook keeps seeing us post it. I'm going to get all the instructors to keep posting doing their Facebook lives, just to make sure that obviously again that keeps the reach up. The reach is the most important thing. If you haven't got any reach, doesn't get served to anyone, don't get any clicks, don't get any money coming through. Okay, as you can see, the reach is sky high here, so it's awesome. We obviously want to keep it going. I said to Nukes today, if anything massively happens with the Facebook ads and they get disapproved or the account gets suspended or whatever, the best thing to do is either wait for him to come back or even speak to Martin and then giving a login, he can have a look. Okay. If needs be, just email me or text me.